Howdy, sir.
All set whenever you're ready.
Ma'am, over here. Step all the way to this counter. State full name for the judge, including your middle. All the way.
Oh. Janessa Marcia Berry.
All right, thank you. The state is alleging one criminal violation and one civil violation against you. The criminal violation is a criminal speed alleged at 50 miles per hour in a posted 25-mile-per-hour zone. And then one civil traffic violation of not having an attached license plate or current license plate on the vehicle. So we'll talk about the criminal violation only first. With your permission, what I'd like to do is save you a opportunity to have to not come back to court and have an arraignment now. So an arraignment means that I tell you what the charge is, what the fines are, and take a plea from you, or I can schedule that at a different date. But to do that, I have to get your permission to do it by video and waive your personal appearance. So instead of having you come back in at a later date to appear physically in front of me, we can do that, save that one step right now by video if I have your permission.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So the criminal speed violation is a Class 3 misdemeanor. That Class 3 misdemeanor has a maximum fine of $500, 30 days in jail, and or 1 year of probation. There is no jail time being sought on the case, so you're not facing jail time as a consequence of sentencing if you plead not guilty and it goes to trial, or if you plead guilty or no contest, no jail time. Your options are to plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. The difference between a guilty and a no contest plea is the following. If you plead guilty, you're acknowledging to the facts of the case and admitting that you committed the violation. If you plead no contest, you're not admitting to the facts, nor are you denying the facts, but you're accepting the conviction. Both guilty and no contest show on a criminal history and show as convictions, okay? If you plead guilty or no contest, we can move forward into sentencing also and conclude the case here by video. If you plead not guilty, I'll schedule you for a pre-trial conference. That's where you'll come back to court and you meet with the prosecutor of the case. The prosecutor may provide you with a copy of the police report, any other evidence that they plan on using if the case does go to trial at a later date. At the conclusion of that meeting, one of three things will occur. One, the case will in fact go to a trial. Two, the case could enter a plea agreement that all parties agree on. Or three, the case could be dismissed. Do you understand that? Okay. The other availability to you is a traffic school. Okay, I know that the law enforcement has said that you had prior speeding violations. Have you attended a traffic safety school already?
Yes, sir.
You have within the last year?
I think so.
Okay, if that's the case, then you're not eligible for that school. I was going to make that available to you, but you're not eligible if you've already had it within a year. Yeah.
I apologize. I'm not eligible.
Okay, yeah, no problem. All right. You also have the right to an attorney. The court cannot appoint you an attorney because there's no jail time, as I explained to you. So if you wanted an attorney, you would simply have to just hire one, or you can waive the presence of an attorney. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Regarding the attorney, do you wish to waive the presence of an attorney or hire one at your own expense?
Yeah, I can waive it.
Okay. So I'll send you a waiver form that does two things. Number one, it waives your personal appearance that we talked about and are doing this by video. Number two, it'll waive the presence of an attorney. So it's going to require you to date and sign that form.
Okay.
All right. Do you have any questions before I take a plea from you of either guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
I don't believe so, sir.
Okay. To the criminal speed violation, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Oh, I'm guilty.
Okay. I'll enter your guilty plea and we can move forward to sentencing. On the civil traffic violation of the no license plate registration, How do you wish to plead on that? Responsible or not responsible?
I'm responsible.
Okay. So I've entered your responsible plea on that as well. All right, so now what I'd like to do is inform you of the rights that you're giving up by entering your guilty plea. By entering your guilty plea, you're giving up the right to plead not guilty and require the state to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. You're giving up the right to have a trial in front of a judge. You're giving up the right to confront witnesses against you and to cross-examine them as to the truthfulness of their testimony. You're giving up the right to have the assistance of an attorney at all stages of the proceeding, including appeal, and that's what we spoke about earlier. You're giving up the right to present evidence in your own behalf and have the court subpoena your witnesses in favor of your case free of charge to you. You're giving up the right to remain silent and to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. And you're also giving up the right to a direct appeal. Are you on probation or parole?
No, I'm not, sir.
Okay. Give me a moment to catch my paperwork up. All right, I want to make you aware of possible collateral consequences. These are possible collateral consequences. And those are the following. The possible suspension of your driver's license, an impact on a commercial driver's license or other professional license, an impact on insurance rates, the revocation of probation or parole, an increased penalty for further criminal charges, becoming a prohibited possessor if convicted of domestic violence charges, and if you're not a citizen of the United States, a plea or finding of guilt may result in your deportation or being denied citizenship or reentry. Further on your citizenship is Rule 17.2. If you are not a citizen of the United States, pleading guilty or no contest to a crime may affect your immigration status. Admitting guilt may result in deportation, even if the charge is later dismissed. Your plea or admission of guilt could result in your deportation or removal, could prevent you from ever being able to get legal status in the United States, or could prevent you from becoming a United States citizen. Understanding each of these rights that I've just explained to you, wish to waive those rights and enter your guilty plea?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You may file a Rule 33 petition for post-conviction relief, and if denied, file a petition for review. I'll send you a letter that explains what that is. It'll also explain to you how to set aside this judgment of conviction pursuant to Arizona Revised Statutes 13905 once all the terms of the sentence have been completed, and you may qualify for a certificate of second chance and apply to seal the records pursuant to Arizona Revised Statutes 13911 once all the terms of the sentence and the time frames thereon have been satisfied. So that letter I send you will explain each of those portions to you. Regarding your guilty plea, are you making that voluntarily?
Yes. Yes. I am guilty.
Okay. Nobody forced, threatened, or harassed you to make that plea?
Oh no. Mm-mm.
Okay. Did anybody promise you any lighter sentence or punishment that if you pled guilty you would receive it?
No.
Okay. Court finds that you made your guilty plea knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently. I'll be sending you this form. Has my initials where I spoke to you about the rights that you're waiving.
Okay.
It requires your signature at the bottom. Do you wish to give a statement to the court before we impose sentencing?
No, thank you.
Okay. All right, the standard fine for that speed violation is $265. The fine for the registration violation is $206. Give me a moment and I'll calculate that for you. There's a one-time $69 jail fee for the in custody. Are you currently making payments to the court?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
There's a total balance of $540. Are you able to pay that, or do you need a payment plan?
I'm able to pay it.
Okay, so what will happen is I'm releasing you out of custody regardless. Just make sure you come in before 4 o'clock today to make that payment of $540. I'll indicate on your release paperwork that you'll be in today of making the payment of $540. Now, being that you'll be out, I mean, if you use a debit or credit card, there's going to be a merchant fee. So if you're going to your bank anyway or something, just to avoid that merchant fee, you can do a check or money order. All right. Do you have any questions about anything that we discussed?
No, sir.
Okay, so I'll get the release order and this paperwork for you to sign on its way here shortly.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wrong, sir.
Oh.
And the next one's gonna be the Spanish interpreter, sir.
All right, so let me get my phone call going and
Okay. Senor? Yeah, okay. Call the translator now.
Welcome to Language Line Solutions. Please enter your 6-digit client ID. For Spanish, press 1.
Thank you for calling Language Line Solutions. This is Jovanka, ID 47716A. I'll be your Spanish interpreter today. I am proud to serve you. This call may be monitored for training and quality assurance purposes.
thank you. Can I get a court certified interpreter, please?
Give me 1 second.
Thank you very much.
Hello, this is Patricio, customer service agent. Before I transfer you to a court Spanish interpreter, may I please have your first and last name?
Yes, Donald Garvin, Garv as in Victor IN, and I'm with the Payson Regional Courts, Payson.
Perfect. Please hold for your court Spanish interpreter.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling Language Line Solutions. This is Maria, ID 204718. I will be your Spanish interpreter today. I am proud to serve you. This call may be monitored for training and quality assurance purposes.
Thank you. Give me one moment. I've got the defendant appearing by Zoom, so I'm hoping that everybody can hear everybody okay. Okay, I'm ready for the defendant.
Senor?
Interpreter, can I issue you an oath real quick? Interpreter, would you mind introducing yourself and see if the defendant can hear you? Hello?
Hola, yo voy a ser su intérprete. ¿Se me escucha? Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, if you're able to increase your volume a little bit and then introduce yourself to the defendant.
I do apologize. I hope I'm all the way up, sir. Are you able to hear me? Hello? Hola, ¿sí me escucha?
Can you hear?
Here. Someone, senor?
Ask him to state his name.
¿Cuál es tu nombre?
Senor? You here?
Can you hear the interpreter, guys?
Yeah, we can hear the
He
interpreter.
says he does.
Yeah.
Well, he needs to answer. Can you ask him to answer the questions he's being asked?
Señor, si puede contestar la pregunta que le están preguntando, ¿sí me escucha?
What is your name?
¿Cuál es tu nombre?
¿Cuál es mi nombre? Mi nombre. Soy García.
Were you able to hear him, interpreter?
No, sir, I wasn't able to hear.
Can you instruct him to speak up louder and clear his throat?
Señor, ¿puede hablar usted más fuerte y cerrar su garganta?
¿Cómo dice?
I'm on my way over, Judge.
Okay,
Judge will
yep,
be over shortly.
yep, just bring him over.
Got
Ma'am,
that.
if you can just stand by with me, they're gonna bring him over in person, the video's not gonna work.
I'm gonna go ahead and go ping it on my you guys.
No, no, hang on one, I was talking to them, hang on,
Oh, my bad.
hang on a moment. I'll end this. All right, so I was talking to these folks. I'll be with your case in just a moment. They're bringing this defendant over because the video's not working.
I'm so sorry. I thought you were talking.
No, interpreter, so they're bringing them over in person. It'll be about 1 minute. Can I go ahead and issue an interpreter oath while we're waiting? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will well and truly interpret from Spanish into English and English into Spanish accurately, completely, and impartially using your best skill and judgment in accordance with the standards prescribed by law and the Interpreter Code of Ethics, that you will follow all official guidelines established by this court for legal interpreting or translating, and discharge all of the solemn duties and obligations for legal interpretation or translation?
Yes.
Thank you.